Do you ever feel like you're moving, but going nowhere? Like something is missing, but you can't name it. Lost, confused, tired. I know that feeling too well. There was a time when I used to sit alone, just staring at nothing, thinking, what am I doing with my life? Everyone around me was moving forward, growing, achieving things, becoming something. And me, I felt stuck in the same place, like I was frozen. I used to think, maybe I'm not capable. Maybe I'll never become anything. That fear, it stays quiet, but it eats you, slowly. I would smile outside, pretend everything's okay, but inside, it felt empty. Like no matter how hard I try, nothing changes. Days pass, weeks pass, and you start wondering, is this my life now? And the worst part is not even failure. It's not knowing what you're supposed to do. You see others winning, celebrating, posting their success, and you sit there, scrolling, thinking, what am I doing wrong? Comparison, it kills silently. You don't even realize when you start hating yourself. Little by little, your confidence breaks. You stop trying new things because, what's the point? You start doubting everything, your decisions, your dreams, even your worth. And at night, when everything is quiet, that's when it hits hardest. That voice inside your head. You're behind. You're not enough. You're wasting your life. And you believe it, because nothing around you proves it wrong. You feel alone, even when people are around, because no one really sees what's going on inside you, and you don't even know how to explain it. How do you tell someone that you feel lost without any reason? It's confusing, because your life is not completely broken, but it doesn't feel right either. And that in between, that's the hardest place to live in. You're not at the bottom, so you can't scream for help, but you're not okay either, so you just stay silent. And slowly, you start disconnecting from people, from dreams, from yourself. You wake up, do the same things again and again, and inside, you feel nothing, just numb. Sometimes you ask yourself, is this all there is? And that question, it scares you, because deep down, you wanted more. You still do, but you don't know how to reach it. So you stay where you are, stuck, waiting, hoping something changes, but nothing does. And one day, it becomes too heavy. Everything, the confusion, the pressure, the expectations. You break, silently. No one sees it. But inside, you fall apart. You question everything. Why am I like this? Why can't I figure it out? And for a moment, you feel like giving up. Not on life, but on yourself. That's the lowest point, where you feel completely lost. But listen, carefully. There's something no one tells you. This feeling, being lost, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're searching. It means something inside you knows this isn't your path, and it refuses to settle. That discomfort, that confusion, it's not your enemy. It's a signal, a quiet push telling you there's more for you. But we ignore it because we're scared. Scared to try, scared to fail, scared to look stupid. So we stay safe. And safety feels like a cage after a while. Here's the truth. You don't feel lost because you're behind. You feel lost because you're not aligned with who you really are. You're living a life that doesn't feel like yours. That's why nothing feels right. And no amount of success can fix that. So what do you do when you feel like this? You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need all the answers. You just need one small step, one honest step towards yourself. Start asking real questions. What do I actually want? Not what others expect, not what looks good, but what feels real to you. And it's okay if you don't know yet. Clarity doesn't come from thinking. It comes from doing, trying, failing, learning, again and again. Slowly, things start making sense. Not all at once, but little by little, you start feeling something again. A spark, a direction, a reason. And it's not loud, it's quiet, but real. And that's enough to begin. You don't need to rush. You're not late, you're just on your own path. Different timing, different journey, and that's okay. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. It was never fair. Your story is yours, and it's still being written, even now, especially now. This phase, this confusion, this lost feeling, it's not the end. It's the beginning of something real, something honest, something yours. So if you feel lost right now, I want you to know you're not alone. You're not broken. You're just finding your way. And that takes time. Be patient with yourself. You're closer than you think. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Just don't stop. Keep going. Slowly, honestly. One step at a time. You'll find it. And when you do, you realize you were never lost. You were just becoming.